Have you ever seen something so incredible that no one would believe it was true? Like aliens riding horses or a goose giving a hug to a rooster. Animals often do crazy things you wouldn't believe. And if it weren't for modern technology and smartphone cameras, no one would have believed you if you were to say you saw a capybara riding on an alligator until you showed them the video you just captured. Whether it's a chicken cuddling a freezing puppy, a red panda going hands up against a rock, or one seagull riding another, we have a lot of absolutely unbelievable videos for you today. As you can see in this video, a group of meerkats used a photographer as a lookout post after they climbed on top of his head to keep an eye out for predators. This is to protect their colonies. While the rest of the mob forages for food, one or more meerkats, called a sentry, will find a high point and stand on their back legs like the one standing on this photographer's head, scanning the sky and desert for predators like eagles, hawks, and jackals. A sentry who senses danger will let out a high-pitched squeal, sending the mob scrambling for cover. Later in the footage, we see several of the inquisitive and adorable animals wandering around the cameraman, clambering up his arms and perching on his head. This is cute how these bears say hello to tourists in the zoo. In this incredible video, a couple of bears stand on two legs and look like they are inviting people for dinner. But remember, sloth bears have exceptionally long claws for their body size. They use these claws to dig into termite mounds and to dig up other insects or seeds. They also come in handy when it comes to fighting off predators, so don't even think of joining them for dinner, or you will be the one used for steaks. Before we move on, a quick question. Do seagulls drink fresh water or seawater? Put your answers in the comments and watch till the end for the answer. If that had not been recorded, I would not have believed it. At first glance, this video gives off a paranormal vibe of some extraterrestrial being riding and galloping through the fog. This video was posted on Facebook, and many people were concerned about those horses. Some say they are just empty, very baggy morph suits, and others claim it is just CGI-based footage. All I can say is thank goodness it's not an alien, or else I was worried I wouldn't be able to sleep tonight. This clip shows a red panda being scared by a big rock lying on the ground. The panda is captive to this zoo and has probably seen this rock 100 times before, but still, he decides to get scared big time by a simple big stone and literally put his hands up in the air. After analyzing the situation for a few moments, he went back from where he came. Geese are mean birds. We all can agree on that. When we imagine a goose with another animal, we expect this. But the footage we're going to show you will surprise you. Sometimes, all we need is a hug, so it would be great if we all had a friend like this goose. Instead of letting this little puppy friend be sad, the goose gives him a big hug to make him feel better. In another clip, a goose is hugging a rooster and does not let it go. We all need a friend like this goose. This alligator must be one rich individual with a lot of money, as he has a team of bodyguard cranes walking around and escorting him across the road. We don't see friendships like this every day, but it's important to note that a true friendship knows no limits. We find the alligator very lucky, as most friends always leave you behind. What you see here are jewel scarab or golden scarab beetles. Usually, all beetles are pretty scary. Even though they are harmless, I wouldn't be holding one in my hand. However, these beautiful ladies in this clip have the color of shell that creates the illusion that they are made of gold. But don't expect to get any money for them at the local market. You can be thankful to nature for providing us with such a beautiful creature to gaze upon. Unlike the movie Titanic, this situation doesn't leave me believing in the power of love. As a storm floods the nearby area, two frogs cling to the float to stay afloat and survive. However, instead of sharing the platform, one frog constantly kicks the other off. If you have seen Titanic, you would know that there was plenty of space for both of them on that floating door. As for these frogs, they should have shared. Crows are actually very intelligent animals. This one is very smart, but just because a bird can fly doesn't mean it always will. Sometimes, as we can see in this video, a bird just wants to catch a ride on a truck to rest his wings. This bird is pretty awesome. When his stop arrived, it just flew away. The video shows a large Labrador casually sitting as 3 tigers feed off her. I don't know where the tiger's mother is, but I feel she would not be happy with what is happening. This is something that probably isn't supposed to happen. Like most of the clips in this video, this moment would not be believed if this were not recorded. After a long day, this goose is extremely hungry, so instead of going to bed without food, he drinks the milk of a friendly cow. The cow and its calf seem completely fine with this and let the goose enjoy his meal in peace. Elephants are exceptionally smart creatures. In fact, they have the largest brain of any land animal. The video here teaches us that no matter how big you are, there is always time to learn some cool breakdancing moves while taking a bath. The video starts by showing a zookeeper cleaning the elephant, and he is so excited by what is happening that he decides to perform a perfectly executed headstand for the camera nearby. These little guys have made a game of catching each other's tails. However, whether they realize it or not, they have put themselves in a never-ending loop of winning and losing. This has resulted in a never-ending race as they continually go round and round and round. Legend has it, they are still running to this very day. It would absolutely not be believed if these were not caught on camera. After grabbing breakfast for his friend, this bird keeps trying to put the bug into its friend's mouth. However, the larger bird doesn't seem to want to take it. From what I understand, the bird wanted to season the bug first. I can't blame him, as I would never eat something like that. Javan cucumber is a football-sized member of the pumpkin family, found mainly in southeastern Asia. Its seeds have large, papery wings that cause them to glide long distances when they fall from the fruit. In this video, we can see the cucumber shedding its seeds, which look like paper planes made from the fruit's husk. As the seeds fall from the tree, we can see them slowly glide down to the surface in a way that is both peaceful and beautiful. I can watch them flying for hours. Peacocks are some of the most beautiful animals on this planet. Their giant wings and beautiful feathers are a sight to behold. However, I have never seen a flying peacock, so I am grateful it was caught on camera. As the slow-motion camera captures this beautiful moment, it reminds me of the beautiful Ho-Oh from the Pokemon series. Simply remarkable. Seagulls are so weird. If you live on the beach, you must have seen the very strange things seagull do, like this one lazy seagull riding on the back of another. He is enjoying himself while his friend takes him to another location to snatch some food from people on the beach. Did you know seagulls are also thieves? You wouldn't normally attribute any aspect of self-control to seagulls, who are known for soaring down and nabbing your fish and chips, or trying to gulp down Nemo as 6-year-old you screamed in horror at the TV. Do seagulls drink fresh water or seawater? Interestingly, seagulls and other seabirds have the unique ability to consume seawater. This is possible due to their specialized salt glands situated above their nasal passages. These glands function effectively to filter out the salt from the seawater, excreting the excess salt as a concentrated, salty liquid that drips from the bird's nostrils. This remarkable adaptation allows seagulls to thrive in marine environments where fresh water is scarce. So, was your answer correct? Tell us in the comments below. Meet the kangaroo rat, the desert's very own ninja superstar. These little furballs might look cute and cuddly, but don't let their size fool you. With legs like mini pogo sticks and reflexes quicker than a hiccup, they hop around the desert like they own the place. When a hungry snake slithers by thinking it's found its next meal, the kangaroo rat says, "Not today, Slinky." With a swift kick and a hop, it's out of harm's way, leaving the snake baffled and snackless. So, if you ever find yourself in the desert, keep an eye out for these bouncy little daredevils. They're living proof that in the wild, it's not just the big and strong that rule. Sometimes, it's the quick and quirky. Moray eels often get a bad rap as the spooky specters of the sea. True, they do have a certain eerie charm that could spook the bravest of swimmers. I mean, if you bumped into one during a dive, your first thought might be to make a quick U-turn, right? But hold on. Not all these slinky sea creatures are as fearsome as they seem. Take this one moray eel that a diver met. It was nothing like the ocean's boogeyman it's made out to be. This encounter turned the tables on the typical moray eel story, making it seem more like a squishy, affectionate ocean puppy rather than a deep-sea terror. That concludes our video today. Which one of these do you like the most and why? Let us know your answers in the comments and make sure to subscribe to your top 10s for more videos like this in the future. Thank you for watching.